Alright, folks. Welcome to PHP Engines. Today, we gonna talk about some fucking unicorns. That's right! It's a fucking unicorn video! So, anyway, I got a question today from Snapchat. I'm not gonna name names because just in case this offends him. But, this is also something that goes all the way back to the very beginning of my automotive life. This is everybody. Everybody's heard this, or everybody's heard somebody talk about this before, or maybe you yourself have been guilty of talking about this before. The question was, I have EP3. Oh, what would you do with it if you had an EP3? What would you do with it? As a matter of fact, I very much want an EP3. I do. I really want one. But to be honest, what would I do with an EP3 if I had one? I would build a K20A3. I've already built one, as a matter of fact, and I would love to build the other one I have for Boost, and I probably will. Eventually, it's no probably. I will eventually build that other K20A3 I have for Boost. I've also said a whole bunch of times, 400 horsepower is 400 horsepower. If I have a K20A3, or if I have an EP3, I don't expect it to be some balls-out, master, powerful car. Possible, maybe, depending on the mood I'm in. Deciding if I want to maybe switch the head up a little bit there. But off rip, the thing I would do is build the EP3. And that, that still works. Build the K20A3 and the EP3. And even if I swapped heads on it, technically I'm still building it. The block is still from that car. Everything else is still from that car. Now, but the whole thing that kind of got me aggravated, because it did aggravate me, is, oh, well, no, it wasn't even like, it wasn't what would you do with the EP3. He's like, what would you do? Would you go like Type R or K20A2? And I offered up the info that I would do neither of those. I would build the K20A3. Why? That's Curry. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so it's like, would you go K20 Type R? Would you go K20 Type R, or would you do an A2? You don't have to swap out your motor, because I'm a Boost guy anyway. I'm just going to go Boost. I'm not going to swap out the engine for that. That's stupid and pointless. K20 Type R are fucking retarded expensive. It's unlike the, unlike what you can find locally that you can beef up. It's retarded difficult to find a K20 Type R. Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. Let me just close this out. Let me just do that. It just seemed kind of silly, to go with the K20R or to go with the K20A2. Why spend that much money? Why spend that much money to do an NA swap to begin with? If you're going to go NA or turbo, either way, I would still build what you have in the car. And that rolls over to everything, almost, or just about everything. Normally I build shells. I build shells. I don't really get a car that's running and then modify that car. And because I pick a shell and then I pick a power plant later, that's when it kind of makes more sense to be like, what should I put in this motherfucker? Because it has nothing. It's empty. If you're buying a car and you've already got something in it, 9 out of 10 times, my opinion is going to be build what you got. Because whatever you got is going to make good power anyway. It's like he said at the end of it, he was like, well, I was thinking about the K20 Type R, and this goes to the whole thing with the unicorn topic, because I want to do something that nobody else has done. I want to do something that you don't really see too often. Why? That's fucking stupid. Or at least that's my honest opinion. This is what it kind of aggravated me a little bit. I want to do something that nobody's ever done. And usually people saying this are little ass fucking kids. Not saying you, person, are a kid. But the thing is it's a big world. We've come through leaps and bounds. To be realistic, everything that you can fucking think of that's been done to that car, or whatever the fuck car you can get, has already been done. I personally have mentioned this before. I am very happy that there are other people out there that immediately when the car comes out, they're fucking on it. They're trying to figure out what the fuck they can shove in that motherfucker. And it's already been pioneered. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to customize anything because you can go online, order a kit for it. Whatever the fuck that you can think to put in that car, it's already been done. First gen Civics have been getting B and K swaps. No fucking big deal. There's J swaps running around in fucking S2000s and Civics, and every conversion you can think of for these older cars have been done. If you truly want a unicorn, which don't exist by the way, you want something that's no less likely to be seen to be copied by other people or have been done before, then buy a brand new fucking car. Buy a brand new Civic. Buy a brand new Type R. Because the chances are that whatever the fuck you come up with modification there, it truly is one of the first people who have done it. If you're looking for shit to stand out. The reason why this aggravates me so much, the reason why is because you know, there's unless you got like unlimited pockets and you're gonna do something like my friend is doing with the MR2, you're not gonna really do anything that nobody's ever done, and you don't need to do something crazy wacky to stand out from the crowd. Every single time I put one of my cars together, nobody's ever done that before. And when I say that nobody's ever done that before, it's because it's my build. Maybe other people have done similar things, have gone similar routes, but it's never going to be somebody else's car. Even if my car looks like an everyday, normal, lowered Civic, or even an average boosted car that's not making crazy power, nobody's ever done that before. Why? Because I was the one that put that car together. The suspension, the seats, the interior, the turbo kit, the engine. That's how you make something truly yours, is do you do the fucking build. So if you're one of these guys out there talking about you want to do something that nobody's done, or you want to do something rare, don't fucking say shit like that and then take your car to a shop, because you're not fucking doing that. Somebody else is doing that for you. Alright? So I don't see how you can sit here, or so many people can sit around saying, I want that rare build, I want that rare build. And then you know what happens? It's the same. These are the same kind of people who want to fucking build their engine for boost, run it until they can buy a turbo kit. You're never going to finish it. Whatever the fuck outlandish crazy idea you're going to do, you're going to sit on it for 6 months, you're going to sit on it for a year, you're going to realize you don't have the money for it, you're going to realize it's never going to get finished, you don't have the drive and the motivation to truly finish it, and you're going to sell it half-assed to somebody else. Oh, I want to move on, or it's taking too long, or whatever. And I think, and, you know, this is all the shit that's running through my head when I got this question. And I realized that, yeah, I need to talk about this. You know, and plus it also ties in with the fact that people all the time ask me my opinion and then immediately disregard. It's kind of crazy, man. It's car building and engine building, all that shit. That is your signature. You did that. You don't have to make out some kind of crazy shit. You don't have to put an RB26 in your Civic, you know, just to stand out. At the end of the day, it's still going to run and drive. It's still going to make, you know, whatever the fuck power you can dial an RB2, you can dial a K or whatever to. So what's the big fucking thing of making your car stand out to other people? All you're doing is pointing your shit out to fucking people, potential thieves. You can make your car low-key, decent. You can put a clean paint job on it, put clean wheels and drop it and do something to your engine, and that's a unique thing. That's your setup. You know, that's why, like, when my shit got stolen, you know, a lot of people were watching it, you know. I was like, and if any of my shit would have popped up for sale on the market while I was around and I'd seen that shit, I would for sure know, because I knew every fucking thing on that car, because I put that fucking thing together myself from scratch, you know. So there it is, guys. I guess this is kind of like a little of a rant video or whatnot, but that's my opinion on that. Unicorns don't really exist nowadays unless you're buying something brand new and experimenting with that. And if you don't have pockets deep enough to buy something brand new and play with that, then you really don't have deep enough pockets to try and make something in the older Civic world that hasn't been done, because anything you can think of, it's out there somewhere. Alright, guys, so I'm going to end up with this, just one more follow-up with the live stream talk. I'm going to do the live stream this Sunday coming, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And it's for sure happening, because I have all of it set up and prepared now. I know how to log in. I know how to get the camera to work. I just need to get a mic. So between now and Sunday, which is like a day and a half, I may do a quick live stream just after I buy my mic to make sure that the mic is working. I'm not going to say when that's going to be because it's just going to be a test whenever the fuck I have time. If some of you guys catch me and you decide you want to pop in, stick around for a little bit and talk, I'll stick around and entertain you guys. We can all have a little conversation. But it ain't going to be anything like specific because I'm going to save that for the actual 1K live stream on Sunday. And also, I'm looking at the videos here, and you guys really surprised me with the whole what the fuck you guys watch that I put out and what you don't watch. And that gasket sealant video got like 274 views right now as I'm filming this. And the engine research thing that I put up only got 170. I'm really surprised at you guys. I thought for sure that was going to be flip-flopped. I thought the views were going to be the other way around. Either that or copper head gasket spray is a lot more fucking popular topic than I thought it would be. But just in case you guys are looking at that video and the size of the video is freaking you out a little bit, 19 minutes is a long time to watch. There's some good shit there. It's some stuff that I've talked about before, but instead of mentioning it, I actually go into it and show you how the shit works. It's pretty good. It's pretty good information there, especially if you guys are here for the engine building part. Out of 1,000+ subscribers, I would think there's a little bit more than less than 200 of you are here to watch engine building shit. So anyway, go watch that. Oh, I want to advertise one other video too, and that is the one I put out a week or so ago, back when I finally got back into my flow of making videos again. It's that video for pressing the hubs and shit. For you guys that are here for the more comedic aspects of the shit that I do, that wasn't like a super fun like information video, but just go in there and read the comments. I think that was a pretty entertaining video. I think you guys are missing out, the ones that haven't watched that one. Alright, so fuck. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Like, comment, subscribe. All social medias in the description below. Guys, thanks for watching and peace.